Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here with you this morning to recap Sold on SLC. This is season 1, episode 2, entitled Thou Shalt Not Broker Peace. So we pick up where we left off with Jen talking to Sarah and her husband about this brokerage thing that she thinks she is stealing realtors from her stuff, bring it over there to her where her husband work at. So Jen says she feels uneasy. She wants to stay, in communication. And she said maybe they should just scale back a little bit, which was true. You got to watch your business, yo. People, when it comes to money, you just don't never know. So Sarah said, "How I make you trust me again," to Jen, and she says we got to have more communication, which is understood. So Tina is at home with her wife, and she said that they had a U-Haul meet. You go be with a lesbian, and you move in. You go be with a lesbian, and you move in with one like the next day. So they discussed work between her and Matt. She said Matt's still bullshitting. So Matt and Kenny, they meet up and they do a cold plunge together. Both have real nice bodies. So they sitting in the water, but I thought to do a plunge, you're supposed to dunk. So Kenny's Matt's man crush, and Matt said if you want to not keep a secret, make sure you tell. Uh, Kenny said if you want to keep a secret, make sure if you don't want to keep a secret, make sure you tell Matt because he likes to spread information. Sarah, everybody's going to Sarah's black party for her opening. It's a very expensive house. Matt tells Ken about the Tina story, and she said that she don't believe in Mormons, blah 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 blah. So Matt said he don't care, he just ain't gonna trust her. So Ken says he's never seen a bad side of Tina, so he can't even relate to what Matt is saying. Sarah has an open house and she prays before it. She's very emotional. She's from Brazil, her and her dad, and she said she's from Brazil and her dad were carjacked and robbed. So she said when she began to pray out loud, the people just robbed and didn't hurt her and her father. So they showing scenery of Utah, and I think it is beautiful. It's breathtaking. It looked like the air so fucking crisp there. So Jessica and Kenny are married, and he saved his soul for marriage, but not his body. He do a Bible study with his children. He said he does lower housing list lower, but he a volume guy. He don't sell in the high level marketing, but he sell enough in volume that he makes Jen happy. So Jessica and Kenny, so anyway, he is controlled. He said, Kenny said he committed to Jen and her company, and I said his kids is adorable. Okay, the whole team show up to Sarah's open house, and Matt and is and that somebody the producer asked Matt is he jealous that she has to listen and he don't answer, but you can tell on his face that he's extremely jealous. And it seems like the men are real catty. It's the men realtors that's catty as hell on this show. So, um, she's Matt just want her to move on, and she said he's yeah. So Matt asked Tina to talk, and he just tell her, "I don't want to hear this shit." He pretty much whatever she's saying, I don't want to hear this shit. I said I ain't do it. Let's just move past it. So she's like, "No, I don't feel that shit. I'm not moving past it because stuff that you say affect you different than it does me. I'm a black lesbian realtor in Utah." So she said, "Are you smiling when I talk to you? So you think I'm fucking with you?" So she said, "You're always good for sweeping shit under the rug." And he was like, "Man, girl, I ain't sweeping nothing under no rug." So anyway, she said, "You think this shit is a joke?" So you know, he said, "You got me labeled what you want to." He apologized. And he said, "It's just water under the bridge." And she said, "Ain't no water under the damn bridge because the bridge is burnt. So just pretty much just drying." So Jen has a new listing on the home. And she wants Malaysia to help her selling. It's 3.4 million. It's beautiful. She said she might have two buys to do a broken open. So she said, Jen said she real good on social media, real good. That's how she get most of her clients and her business. So Malaysia tells Tina and Matt about Tina, tells her about Tina and Matt fussing. So she was like, Jen said, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. So they go out to eat, and they remind Tina that her girlfriend having a birthday party over her house, and Jen said she had her twin. It was her best friend, but I guess because she ain't in the face no more that they ain't. So Paige and Jen never. So anyway, Malaysia worked with Paige, and Paige and Jen used to work together, and they two alphas that they say they just don't get along. They don't like each other's style of business. So Malaysia says that, I think y'all one and the same. And Jen said, nah, when I made my first million, I ain't do that shit to step on nobody. I got my shit on my own. And she said she did a lot of things to try to make her and Paige get along. She said if they go to parties, all types of shit, they just don't mix. So Ken says his family's addicted to speed. They like to drive shit real fast. So that's what they do. His kids, he said the Mormons that Utah has the safest roads. But he says because they probably teach their kids to drive young. So Matt and Tina asked to come visit Jen so she can talk, and she reminds them that Tina again, like she having the birthday party, that they need to, whatever's going on, they need to get it up out of here and get it out of the business because it's affecting the office and shit. So what's up? So Jen said, what we gotta do to end this? So Tina said she respects the church, and Matt was making assumptions about her. Again, move on, no apology, no motherfucking factor. Jen says she just don't care. So Malaysia meets with Paige and they discuss Jen, and Paige ain't really feeling her either. But Paige is the queen of marketing. She tells her about Jen and how she feel, and she said both of y'all got real big egos. So Paige ain't say no. So Jen is professional. So Kenny Kenny listening to this thing about this thing with Malaysia and Jen, and he don't trust Malaysia because she between different firms. And Tina says that her stepdad raised her when she was coming up, so their relationship was cool. She says that she wanted to bump Kenny up to the luxury, so she get him to show a house, and he do a terrible job. And he's saying shit don't make no sense. So after he do the showing for this $1 million something house or $2 million something house, she critique him and tell him the things he got to do. You got to play into the people, and I watch see how she do it, and that's true. So Kenny brought a gift for Tino's girlfriend. He brought a fucking mouse, a gerbil, or something to her house. So Malaysia and Jen they talk, and she said, I didn't know you had all this shit going on up under her. You got five buys and this and that. So Kenny asked Jen if she worried about what's going on. And he said, you getting all these red flags. She letting you know she working with somebody and it's your enemy or your competition and shit just don't feel right. So Malaysia wanna know what the fuck is up. So she wanna know was Kenny why he minding his business with her and Jen. And he said, I'm minding my business because this is my firm and I think you fucking her over. And she's like, so then Jim walk over and Malaysia start kind of like talking shit. She kind of like, listen, I got these many buyers up under her and I got these many deals left and I don't want to talk about it no more. And that's the end of that shit. And I was like, girl, you're talking to your boss. So anyway, she said, you my broker. Pays my team lead. And Kenny like, what? So y'all Beta Fish, Jen, Kenny, and Malaysia. Y'all right. Y'all looks like one another. Kenny says no. I'm not worried about her. So Jen says Malaysia is unethical, and it is because you ain't supposed to do that shit. You're supposed to be up under one broker, not two brokers' houses, because it's competitive. So anyway, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me. I would just cut Sarah loose, let her go work for her husband's firm or build her own firm. So you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me, and it's time for me to go. So I'll get back with you later. Bye now. Okay, Farrar, what's up?